Let's get into the facts in the fiction, Nature Boy. But before we get into that, I'm going to give y'all my disclaimer. This is commentary to me and commentary only. Nothing more or nothing less. I don't know these folks. Nature Boy recently stated that everything he has ever put online is for entertainment purposes only. Let's talk about it. What's entertaining about pretending to abuse people? What happened to the real ninja moments? What was fake and or entertaining about Velvet and Malia? What was fake about Malia being hospitalized? What was fake about Mama Dia? What was fake about Aya and Malia abandoning their children? What really happened to Zoka's baby? Do Nature Boy interview people by video chat before flying them out or before they fly out to join the cult or not? Are women being passed around in carbonation? Are there children in carbonation? Is there starvation going on in carbonation? Because according to ex-carbonation members, people over there licking plates. And according to others, he only feeds them once a day, and that's including the children. What about all the beatings? Explain to the people why people are being put in circles and beaten. Why people are being put in closets and corners as punishment. If people are applying for business loans and student loans, where's the business? What school do they go to? That's government funding. That's federal. That's a felony. Last time I checked, it was illegal to share revenge porn online. When you share porn online without a person's consent, that's illegal. And it's against Twitter and Instagram guidelines. Coercion is a duress crime. Intimidation is a crime. What he did to Kite is intimidation. What he did to Malia on that balcony is coercion. You forced her to apologize to you for no reason. She did nothing wrong. You all were threatening her life. When the situation happened down at the beach between her and Velvet, and you made her write a letter, that's coercion. That's a duress crime. You intimidated her to apologize to you publicly while kissing that young lady's feet. That's abuse. That's a crime. Multiple sex partners isn't a crime. But knowingly spreading and or passing STDs is a crime. Puerto Rican laws, they don't recognize common law marriage. So, exactly how are you polygamous in Puerto Rico? That sounds like committing adultery to me, and that's a crime. If him and Velvet is married in real life, when did it become legal to force someone to participate in sexual activities? Velvet has been very vocal about that on several occasions. There is no way that you can all of a sudden jump online and tell people that everything from melanation to carbonation has been fake. How stupid can he be to think people would actually believe that? He's digital pimping. That's a crime. Fraud. That's a crime. Abuse. That's a crime. Coercion. That's a duress crime. This is why he tells y'all, we don't call the police. We handle our own. Because he's very well aware that he's breaking the law. And he wants to get away with it. But my thing is, who will speak up for all these people that can't speak up for themselves? Because clearly, those people over there in carbonation are mentally ill. They can't speak up for themselves. So people like us, bloggers, are needed. Their family members who speak out are needed. Did knowledge leave, or she never left? See, we can go on and on with what's fact and what's fiction. Do Velvet really need a restraining order? And what you did when you arrived to them people's house, that's attempting to break in entry. And it's trespassing. That's a crime for you and Natureboy. He's literally jumping from island to island because he's on the run. We all have sat back and watched him for years document these criminal activities online. And the thing about it, I don't know what part is worse. Him thinking he has done nothing wrong, or him on the run thinking he can't be caught. Because Jeffrey Epstein thought the same thing. They went over there and got him. And another thing that I don't understand when it comes to our people is the selective outrage. This is the epitome of selective outrage. He deserves the same outrage that people gave R. Kelly, T.I. and Tiny, Bill Cosby. I can go on, but y'all get the point. He really deserves the outrage because he's really breaking the law. And he thinks that he's invincible. He thinks that he cannot be touched because he's overseas. And what he failed to realize is their laws over there are more stricter over there than they are in the States in situations like this. Not signing your child's birth certificate does not take away from your obligation. That does not mean you're not obligated to support your child financially. That law applies no matter where you at. Also, according to him, he does not allow his wife to work. And if him and Velvet are actually married in real life, he's obligated to pay her alimony because he stopped her from working. He made her a housewife. He forced her to be a housewife. He demanded her to stay at home and take care of his child. And all the money that he's accumulating from these apps is considered a job. Those payments can be garnished. And last but not least, when dealing with the feds, you don't get a immediate arrest. It's always a process. Normally, they watch and build a case first. Okay? And in closing, I would like to know, why should he be allowed to visit his child if he's in a unstable, dysfunctional environment? He's not a smooth criminal. He's a clumsy criminal. He documented everything online. Child. The funniest thing about the entire situation to me is the fact that he called people trolls, but he's the number one troll. He jumps from one platform to another and comes back to his platform and regurgitate or respond to what other people have said on their platforms. And the fact that he documented everything and now trying to clean it up, that's hilarious. Baby, you can't undo what's already been done. And the people that condone the things that he do, let's not leave them out. Those people are damaged too. Those people are going through something. Those people have been through something. That's why they condone it. They are mentally unstable too. If you can look at all the things that he does online and you condone it, you part of the problem. Something has happened to those people and they didn't get help. Or those people are going through something and are not getting help. That's why they look online at him and they develop a trauma bond. That's what that is. He's not just a narcissist. He has a lot of different other mental issues going on all in one. Bipolar, schizophrenia, multiple personalities. And plus, he was violated as a child. So that plays a big part in why he is the way that he is. He never got the proper help for it. They threw him in a mental institution, then just let him go. Put him back out in society with no help. And after that, he became a stripper. And in that environment, he became a homosexual. And all these other things started to happen. And he never got help. All he did was took that pain and took it out on other people and started to manipulate other people with mental issues. The man thinks he's God. He's running a cult, and we all know what kind of cult it is. That's mental illness 101. How you gonna help somebody else and you can't even help yourself? All of those people are damaged in one way or another. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it's the deaths, trafficking young women and men, eating once a day or not at all, licking off plates, walking bare feet, sleeping in tents, the physical, verbal, and mental abuse, violating people, the fraud, no medical attention when needed, knowingly passing around STDs, putting people in closets and circles, isolating people from their family and friends. It's all that for me. I don't know about anybody else. That's just me.